Hello and welcome to Catchmore Media. In tonight's show, we bring you the grand final of our Gizmo Angling Commercial Knockout, held this week at the beautiful Barston Lakes near Solihull. This final was the culmination of 3 rounds fishing, where 50 anglers battled it out for a place in the 40-man final. The first round was at Tunnel Barn Farm and saw Andy Bennett romp to victory. Round 2 was held at the prolific Herronbrook Fisheries near Stoke, and Steve Openshaw took a massive weight of F1 shallow to take the victory. Round 3 was at Lindome Lakes, with an incredible £200 being required to make the top few frame places. It was Paul Wright who came out on top with a massive £300 weight. The match got underway at 11 o'clock, and as expected, a wide range of methods were on display, with some anglers favouring to fish the long range method feeder, others opting for a bomb and waggler approach, while some pinned their faith in pole tactics. Drawn on end peg 124, Lee tackles Gavin Vernon was many people's pre-match favourite, and though he did find the odd fish, the peg was not fishing nearly as well as it has done on occasions before. After finishing second on aggregate weight in the series, Paul Holland was confident going into the final. After a good start on the method, Dave Brown found some quality Barston skimmers on the long pole, feeding small amounts of pellet and sweet corn via kinder pot. Further up, in the low 100s, Andy May was having a real struggle. While England Youth International Jordan Holloway was alternating between pole and feeder tactics to keep fish coming. One angler finding some real lumps on the bomb was Preston Innovations ace Dave Lloyd. As you can see, some of his fish were almost too big to fit in his landing net. Also finding some good fish was Lee tackle ace Scott Roberts, and although bites weren't coming quickly, the fish were of a good stamp, meaning most competitors had good cause for optimism. And although the first part of the match was slow, many people predicted the last 2 hours to be when the winner would be decided. Dean Jacks was putting a good run of fish together. Would he be able to catch enough to make the all-important top 10?
Hi, I'm Matt Pillay. I'm sponsored by Map and Dynamite Baits. Been sort of involved with Gizmo from the start really. Most of the products that Dennis designs, he comes round, we talk about them, think what's going to be right, and we've recently using this handheld. It's totally changed how I tie my eye hooks really. It just takes all the pressure off. Obviously when you sign a few eyes up, you've got to hold your hook, you try to get so many whippings on, and it can get like a little bit tedious or like hurts your hands really. So since I've been using this, it just takes all the pressure away. It's fantastic bit of kit, you can get extra whippings on your hook, which I find important now, sort of get like 24, 25 turns, which gets away with putting the like fiddly little bits of silicone on, which you do to get the right sort of presentation on your hook. A fantastic product for tying eyed hooks. It is for me. That's basically why I use it for the handheld version. It's really transformed. To be fair, I won't tie a hook without it now when I'm not tying an eyed hook. So I find it a fantastic piece of kit.
You needed £64.4 for 10th place. Taking up 200 quid, Paul Holland. 9th place now, £64 5 ounce. Picking up 250 quid, Jamie Hughes. 8th place, picking up 300 quid with a weight of £65 10, Alex Doherty. 7th place, 350 quid with a weight of £67 5, Luke Sears. 6th place, Picking up 400 quid, a weight of 68 pounds, 6 ounce, Alex Hume. Fifth place now, 500 quid, a weight of 68 pounds, 8 ounce, Tony Waitman. Okay, fourth place, 600 quid, a weight of 73 pounds exactly, Dave Lloyd. Right, the top three. Third place, a weight of 78 pounds exactly, picking up 900 quid, Dave Brown. Second place, and I told you it was close, a weight of 104 pounds 9, picking up £1,000, Steve Mazza. And today's winner, 106 pounds 10 ounce, mainly of skimmers, fantastic weight, picking up £3,000, Lee Kerry. Our Joseph James Law Young Angler Award goes to the best performing angler under the age of 25. And this week it was Alex Doherty's turn to lift the trophy. Aged just 23, Alex has already built up a fearsome reputation for himself on the Northern Commercial Circuit and was a worthy winner of this great prize.
Well, I've had an interesting draw this morning, Tom. I've been on 112 and to be honest I was a bit disappointed. I didn't feel like I was going to be able to win from there because I thought you'd need a really big weight to win. As it's happened, it's not fished quite as well, so my plan was to try and sneak an early carp or two, not quite at the island because there's a load of crap there, but just back from it. Maybe sneak one or two on an in-between line, pinging a few 8mm, and then hopefully catch some skimmers on the pole. And I thought if I could catch 80 pound, then I'll have a great chance of framing, which, you know, you pay top 10 today, which is great. So I thought if I catch 80 pound, I'll have a chance of framing. And I've caught 28 pound or so on those other two lines, maybe 30 pound. And came on the pole in the last half of the match, and it just got stronger and stronger. I've caught some skimmers on corn, a few on pellets, and the fishing's just been amazing. I thought I had about 80 to 90 pounds, so I was well chuffed to have 106, and even more chuffed when you told me that's enough, which has amazed me, to be honest. So how have I fished it? Well, on that pole line, which has been the winning line, I've gone with a pellet and corn approach. I feel like there's a lot of fish in here, there's a lot of small fish, so you do need to feed with pellets, and corn as well in particular is an excellent bait. I've used probably a pint of corn and 2 pints of pellets, which is quite a lot of bait, and I started off catapulting pellets when I wasn't on the line, and I was just potting in an odd pot of corn just to give them something to eat that I felt that they might want to eat, and then I was going to rotate between pellets and corn. And what I've done is I've ended up with a big cad pot on, and I've just cad potted corn and pellets pretty much every single chuck in, and I've caught on corn. I started on pellet, but it just wasn't right. You put a piece of corn on and it's straight under, so they're obviously eating corn at the moment for whatever reason, and it's been brilliant. I've really enjoyed it. I fished 9 oller. I fished a 4x12s F1 maggot, which has been beautiful. So a really light rig, a 16 GPM to 013 power, which is quite strong to be fair, but I've had a carp 5 pound on it as well. So, and then it's just got stronger and stronger, to be honest. And I've fished 16 metres. I got in the water because it's ever so shallow here, so I didn't want my keep nets being too shallow. So by the time I got in the water and fished 16 metres, I'm probably 20 metres from where I'm stood right now. So I just felt that bit of extra distance might work here today to catch 80, 90 pound, and it's just gone a bit better. So yeah, really chuffed with that. So just talking about the event, Tom, I've been really impressed with it. I know there's a lot of events out there, but when I heard what concept you were going with, I thought it was a really good idea. The 3 qualifying rounds, we know that with people's schedule, it's very difficult for people to actually make every single round all the time. So you had a policy in place where people could fish. Frankie fished the first 2 rounds for me because there were venues that he likes to go to and I like to go to, but I was away with the England feeder team, but I didn't want to miss out on such a brilliant event. So it's nice that you can have that, and a lot of people have had that throughout the event, and it's done well, to be honest. The top 40 qualified today, which isn't like, you know, only a dozen or something like that. So you know, being 40, everybody's got a chance, and everybody had a chance going into Lindome. I mean, it fished absolutely incredible. And then today we've been pegged every other peg. We've had plenty of space. The match is on weight. You pay the top 10. I've heard that, you know, £60 is going to be 13th, 14th, but £68 might be as high as 7th or 8th. So it's been ever so tight. And I really like that. I think it gives you a chance to fish for what you want to fish for. I've fished knockout events before and been a runner-up both times, and I actually won 2 or 3 of the rounds leading up to it, so it was really heartbreaking to lose in a head-to-head when you know, you didn't get the better peg of the 2 and he didn't quite go for you. So today I'm really chuffed to win, and I think that the fact that Catchmore Media are doing these sort of events is absolutely brilliant for fishing, and I think long may it continue. You know, there's something for everybody, and that's what this event has given. Really good.